everyone. It's Thursday.
Welcome.
It's
It's Fiero time.
April 21. It's Fiero time. Jonah Platt's here, everybody.
From Wicked.
Our friendly neighborhood Fiero.
Yay.
How's everyone doing?
What's up?
Oh, look, people are super excited.
We have our sound machine.
Platt, I've met him twice. That
Me
one
too.
side. Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Paul.
Hi, everyone. So it's Thursday. American Psycho opens tonight. It's opening night on Broadway. So tonight, Nina wants to meet Jonah. Well, you can meet him this way.
Yeah, like that.
So tonight is American Psycho, and then Sunday's Waitress. And then
And then
next
it's
week
like-
it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And then
that's the end of the season.
And then we've got some Tony nominations.
And then Tony nominations come out, and then it's all that drama. Hi, Brazil.
Cool.
Wow.
He's my
Sarah's
favorite Fiero.
Fiero. Yeah, naturally.
I love London.
Leah's going to see it on Sunday. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Long
Diet
it's a
Coke
commercial.
sponsorship. Yes, Prince died. How terrible. I know.
Yeah, I know.
No Broadway connection except that we love him.
He likes Karen Olivo. And
Oh my God,
he was
that-
at the Was that the Tonys?
I think that's on YouTube.
I
Yeah,
went to
when
that
Karen
party and
Olivo
saw
won
him.
her Tony Award, there was a
saw
whole
her,
story. Susan
yes.
Blackwell got a whole story.
That's right. I was there. I went around a corner. There was Prince, like standing there by himself with like bodyguards.
He just showed up at the Tonys. I don't remember why.
He showed up at the party.
Oh, because he was watching the Tonys at home.
And
the story
liked
goes
Yes, go ahead.
that he saw Karen Olivo through the TV and had to meet that beautiful woman, and that he showed up. So
Because when you're Prince,
there
that's
wasn't
how
a
you do
Purple
things.
Rain musical, but there
No.
should be.
No,
maybe.
just the movie,
Maybe
yeah.
not. I don't know who could play Prince. I don't know.
Nah, I
That
can't
might
think
be
of
awful.
anybody offhand.
So anyway,
Do we? What?
so that's big news. Anyway,
That's
what
big.
else happened today? Is there any news?
Yeah.
Well, somebody just said, "Will this be put on YouTube?" Yes. In fact, you might be watching this on YouTube right now if you're watching
wow.
this
Look
after
at you going in the future.
after the fact. Rain was the Beatles musical. That's completely unrelated.
Hey, what's up? Okay, there is some news.
Hey, wait a minute. You went to Sardis today.
I did. Not for lunch. I got to interview the stars of the Crucible,
Yeah.
and they were really cool and really articulate.
Do you know how to say
smart.
her name?
Which one? Here's who I
Ronan?
interviewed. They all
Ronan?
have really difficult names. I interviewed Ben Whishaw. That was the easiest name.
Yeah.
I interviewed Sophie Okonedo.
Yeah.
I did that right. I interviewed Saoirse Ronan.
There you go. That one.
I interviewed Tavi Gevinson. These are not.
They-
These are not.
And who directed that show?
Ivo Van Hova.
Which I still don't say right.
But I
That
can't do
hurts me.
I don't know the designer's name. Like I'm out. I can't do that.
Yeah. So anyway, so Beth had a fancy time
I had
talking
fancy.
to
What's
fancy
fancy?
people.
It was
Fancy
witchy.
people.
Bewitching.
That's why you wore a blonde.
That is not, but okay, yeah. And yeah, so Jefferson Mays and Jennifer Ely are coming
yeah.
off Broadway, directed by
That's-
Bartlett Shear. 2 Tony winners, Jefferson
Oslo.
Mays,
Is it called Oslo?
Oslo, which is a place.
I love this. What's your opinion on the Les Mis ending? Beth, do you have one?
I don't.
Do you...
It's very good. It's very, very good. That is a very, very difficult.
I think it's
question
nice
to
that
answer.
Fontaine got something to do at the end.
Yeah.
That's good. Bring her
Sure.
back.
Oh yeah, we have some things that happen. So
Jonah Platt will be here momentarily. I'm so sorry that we're taking up his camera time. Sorry.
Oh my God, people are
He's
like,
coming.
stop talking.
He's coming.
Why aren't you wearing a green tie? People are asking.
What else is happening? Let's get through
He's not
this.
interviewing.
We gotta get them
Okay.
Fiero. People love the Fiero.
What else is going on? We've got
Tucker
Danielle.
Everlasting's making an album.
Yes,
Right.
not surprising because
Yeah,
of course.
oh yeah, of course. And if
Yes.
you watch that video we did with the songwriters, you can get sort of a taste of it. There's a new episode. I'm going to the American Psycho opening tonight. I'm very excited. I'm going to do all the
Why are you
interviews.
wearing a red tie?
I don't
Blood
have much red. I don't have much red.
Oh, okay. I don't want to get into the color.
And it's not a wide 80s tie. I don't do the wide
I got
80s
it. I got
ties.
it.
But so I'm
There's
going to
a new
that.
episode of Killing Time
Yes.
with Jennifer Damiano,
Jen
where
Damiano's
she sings
blog.
with Duncan Sheik. It's like a
Yeah.
little, and he plays piano for her. He plays guitar. He sings. She plays the piano weirdly. Yeah, it's all good. It's really good.
Yep.
Danielle Brooks is doing Ask a Star, so ask your questions. Hell yes.
Think of questions for her. When is I don't know when the Orange is the New Black's new season starts.
You are asking the wrong lady.
Soonish. June?
June. Oh,
Caitlin said
yeah,
June.
Caitlin says
That's
June.
exciting.
Some fancy Broadway people were on the Time 100's most influential people, but you weren't on there.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's on the cover. Was he on the cover, or are there
I believe he
multiple
was.
covers?
I
I saw online like a cover. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And Mark Rylance.
Is that a
Oscar
bigger
winner.
deal than winning a Pulitzer cover of Time magazine?
Well, Pulitzer comes with a cash prize. I'm just saying. Time
Not
100 has a
much.
fancy party.
The cash prize is writing Hamilton and selling all those
Ooh,
tickets
look how
every
you
week.
go. Look at you go.
But I don't know. Being the cover of Time magazine is pretty epic. So that's awesome that happened. Somebody said Bright Star is streaming on NPR.
That's
awesome.
amazing.
There you
Love
go.
Red Star.
You
Love
can go
Red
watch that
Star.
too. What else?
Can
Is that
you?
it?
Yeah, you can
You
leave
done
now.
with me?
Yeah, I'm
You
done.
done with me? Bring the
You
more,
guys,
the far more handsome
It's
Jonah
Fiero
Platt.
time. I'm gonna keep
All
saying
right,
it. It's
here we go,
Fiero
everyone.
time.
Jonah Platt. Oh, wrong button. Sorry.
They're laughing
I
at me.
apologize.
They're
No,
laughing
no,
at
no.
me, Paul.
He's running out screaming now.
Where is it?
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Look, he's here. Hi, Sheldon. Hello. Hey, Jonah.
Hi, how's it going?
Thank you for coming by.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
This guy, you guys. This guy.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you all. It's been a while.
You know what I love about you? You are multi-talented.
Well, thank you.
When you look at Jonah's website, it's like, which resume do you want to see? My writing resume, my acting resume, whatever you're producing. You're just Jonah.
I gotta stay busy. It's a tough business, so you gotta make your own opportunities.
Absolutely, and you do. You're amazing. I met you in February. Oh my God, they just
It was
love
great
you.
to meet you,
Hello,
too.
Scotland. I think Scotland wants you to say hi.
Scotland is great. I've performed at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival 4 times. So I
Really?
love,
Tell me about that.
I went twice with my high school, they used to send a group to do a series of shows there, which was awesome.
Cool.
And then I went twice with a group that I founded and directed where we performed hour-long improvised musicals.
Yeah, I know about you and your improvising. I don't know how you do that.
It was the most thrillifying thing I've ever done.
Thrillifying.
It was called One Night Stand, and we would do completely improvised, off the cuff, nothing pre-planned, totally beginning, middle, end.
It makes me
choreography,
I have nervous
harmony.
sweat just thinking about that.
It
It's
was
scary.
It was very scary. It's the most like free-falling kind of performance you can do. And
What was the weirdest topic you guys had to say?
well, so we would get like the name of a title to start it. Schlong was one, and it became about a butcher named Schlong. That was his name. It was just his name. He was Mr. Schlong. He was a butcher.
Yeah, it was just
And
his name.
it started with his funeral, and then the show became about like going back in time and leading up to how he died.
It's very creative.
It was very cool. Yeah, we never did another show like that.
I can see that on Broadway, but it would need like an
Right.
exclamation point. Be like Schlong! Exclamation point. Right?
Boom. Yeah, like Oliver, Oklahoma, or
Yeah,
something.
exactly like that.
Classic.
What are your questions? And what is your favorite scene or song in Wicked?
Well, I'm only in 2 songs.
I know, but you listen to them, right?
Yes. So my favorite, I have it. So I'll give you a dual answer. My favorite song to listen to is "No Good Deed."
Oh.
That's always been the one where when I'm in the audience, that's the one that like really fires me up. And
Are you
Rachel
belting it
right now
out
is awesome.
backstage?
I don't know what I'm doing backstage. Oh, I'm getting into makeup backstage. It's like I'm like focused, but I'm loving it. And then As Long As You're Mine, I love to sing.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It's a nice moment when there's nothing else going on stage, just me and Elphaba, just
Doing your thing.
doing the thing.
People want to know your favorite line as Fiero.
My favorite line is
Everyone's
Fiero.
just writing Fiero. I know. I'm not gonna say it.
Fiero.
That,
Yeah.
yes.
My cousin always joked that they were gonna get a dog and name it Fiero, so that if it like
Fiero.
ran away, they could yell Fiero.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Like I know people have dogs named Stella, so you can be like Stella. You know,
Yeah,
same thing.
exactly. Same thing
Stella
for the new
Fiero,
generation.
the dogs, yes, the
Yeah.
new generation.
My favorite line to say, lately I've been enjoying saying, maybe the driver saw green and thought it meant go, and I've been doing this little thing with my
look at you.
sunglasses, like a
You
little.
just got the posture.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's been fun.
Are you performing tomorrow? That's your.
I'm always performing, so yes.
You always. All right. So someone else said both the Platt brothers are in New York. The Platt brothers.
Yeah.
I like that. How's that?
Well, two of the 3 Platt brothers.
the
There's a
3,
third
sorry.
in Los
Sorry.
Angeles
Yes.
who has a better voice than both of us.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Ben? I know you're watching.
He would agree. Ben would agree.
Yeah.
Henry, the youngest, is like the voice of an angel.
So you went to see it. Well, we saw that you put on Instagram like a thumbs up.
Yes, so I saw Dear Evan Hansen. I'm going again for the official opening, but I
Mm-hmm.
saw it last week. I saw it in DC last summer, but I saw it again a week ago, and
What's your review?
Oh,
let's
man.
have a pull quote.
I was totally blown away.
Totally blown away.
Totally blown away. My heart melted.
Did you cry because I did?
I definitely teared up. There's this, I don't want to ruin anything, but there's one song where in DC it totally gut punched me, and then I knew it was coming this time in New York, and it still completely got
Yeah,
me.
it gets you.
And in a great way, in a way that like, that's the best of what theater can do.
So someone asked, does the musical that you're writing have a name yet? Is this the musical you're writing with Sarah Rule? And
So Sarah Rules is no longer writing it with us.
Okay.
She's a very, very busy woman.
Yes, she is.
But it's still me and my partner Andrew Resnick, who's the conductor at King and I over at Lincoln Center.
Yeah.
And we are writing an adaptation of Lois Lowry's book, The Giver.
And is it called The Giver?
It's called The Giver.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even see that far, you guys. If you were, what would you play in Wicked if you were not Fiero?
Well,
I mean, you look really good green.
I think so, right?
But I don't know. You look really good blonde.
Oh, well, thank you.
See,
I would
that's
go
nice.
Elphaba so I could sing No Good Deed. I mean, there it is.
That's a good answer.
Obvious. Elfie.
When in doubt, go green.
Yeah,
Go green.
of course.
I can't even.
I was
We're going
researching
fast. I have
green
so much
cars
to-
today,
What's
too.
the weirdest gift you've ever been given at the stage show, or just a fan gift?
I don't get many fan gifts.
Hear that, people?
I don't get many fan gifts at the stage door. I got a T-shirt from a college from that the guy who gave me the shirt was from. Was a very nice shirt. That was
That's
like,
nice.
and it had I think it was a donkey on it, and he said, "Hey, this is what we both are." And I went, "A jackass."
Is that
He
a
was like,
compliment?
he meant it as a compliment, but I misunderstood what the animal was.
Someone wants to know when you're getting married.
I'm getting married in September to the lovely Courtney Galliano.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited. I'm a lucky man.
And where are you getting married?
We're getting married on the West Coast, which is where I'm from, out in
I
Malibu.
knew
Yeah.
that. Any covers coming?
It's a possibility. I have a friend named Maddie DePico, who's an up-and-coming artist, who just asked me if I would cover something with her, so we're going to be cooking something up.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. The Scotland people are like obsessed.
Scotland was great. I had the best
Okay,
time.
everybody gets this question, so I'm just going to ask it because
for
they're
it.
all doing it.
Yep.
Someone said, what's the worst mess up on stage?
Well, something
The
that
white pants split?
we had two funny things happen last week, back to back, in the matinee and the evening. They didn't have to do with me, but they were kind of funny. We had a wheelchair mishap where the wheel came off the wheelchair.
Nessa, right?
Off of Nessa's wheelchair.
Ouch.
Luckily,
Everyone was safe.
everyone was safe, and she covered it awesomely, and like you wouldn't have even known. But backstage,
everyone
we
knew.
were having a good laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And then in one of the classroom scenes, 2 benches come on that the students sit on, and one bench did not come on. So Dr. Dillman said, "Take your seats," and everybody on stage, right, just sat on the ground.
Sometimes you gotta improvise.
Exactly, and we just kept on going, and it was really fun. It was a nice way to shake up a classroom scene.
It's live theater, people.
Live theater.
Oh my god, people are so exciting. So yeah, did you meet in hair?
Yes, Corny and I met doing hair at the Hollywood Bowl in 2014, which was the most incredible experience.
Free love.
Free love, 18,000 people. It was raining while we were singing "Let the Sun Shine In" outdoors. It was pretty amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I
And you
met
met the love of your
the
life.
love of my life.
Perfect.
It was like and it all happened in like 12 days.
That's intense.
40 musical numbers.
Wow.
3 performances. 2 weeks.
What else do people want to know here? Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
it's
with
going so
American
fast.
Psycho's Ben Walker too, who was Burger.
Oh, that's right.
So we're going to see Ben very
You
soon,
were-
and I wish him a happy opening tonight.
You were woof.
I was Woof.
Did you have a head
I had an awesome long wig, sort of like your length hair, and I had
love
a
hair.
full beard, which was natural. They let me grow out my full beard, which was really fun.
And
then
she
my
still fell for
fiance, she's always like, "When's your beard coming back?" She doesn't like the
When you're
Fiero.
not Fiero,
Quince.
that's-
She was like, she met me, I had a beard, and that's when she fell in love with me.
Someone wants to know if you read the book Wicked.
I did read the book Wicked. After I got cast as Fiero and sort of doing my preparation, I read the book Wicked. It is very, very different. I don't know if you've read it.
It's really intense.
It's
and
very
really,
intense,
and they
very
don't-
dark.
It doesn't sing. There's no
There's no
musical.
audio component. It's very.
It has maps,
uh,
which is actually part of the set design.
yeah, which is a cool. I mean, I think they did a great job adapting it and pulling the stuff that was really cool and of the world without feeling like they had to stick to what was a very different story.
Yeah.
Although I do wish that I got to wear the full Fiero body tattoos that he has in the book. That would have been sweet.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, people have so many questions. Have the fans given you a Fiero name yet? What does that mean?
I don't
Are there
know.
Fiero names?
I thought Fiero was the
Fiero is Fiero.
Although I met a kid after the show like 2 days ago, and he went, "You were Ferrero,"
Oh.
and I like that one. So now,
Ferrero.
yeah. So
Well,
a
if you
couple
go
people
the
call me
beard out, you can be
Ferrero.
Ferrero.
Okay.
Ferrero.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
not-
very good.
Okay, dream roll. Dream roll. Isn't this your dream roll?
This is pretty awesome. I'm having a great time. If I could play any role, it'd probably be Hedwig.
Ooh.
Because I come from a rock background. I used to play in bands in LA.
You do everything.
I
You do
got.
everything.
You have to.
Do you have to? I don't do
I
everything.
feel like you have to. Well, I mean,
not-
you have an awesome.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You're
I'm
gainfully
happy it's
employed
fun.
for the long term.
That's true.
No, I got to make things happen out here.
But so you do Hedwig.
Hedwig,
You want to
I
rock the
would
makeup
love
and the wig.
the
and
whole shebang and just rock and roll and get to do that sort of improv, interacting with the audience stuff. That's all. That's my bag.
You like the tight leg wear.
Love the tight leg wear. I mean, why not?
I mean, yeah, if you got it, flaunt it.
Producers.
This keeps coming up. What's your favorite show?
Oh boy.
Oh, and your hair is great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. My favorite. I have so many favorite shows. I
Because
love.
you grew up with that whole show
I grew up-
life.
I was totally raised on this. This is, I would say we were listening. I don't know what other kids were listening to in the car. I remember at 2 years old we were listening to Miss Saigon in my car. And
normal.
there's videos of me at 2 years old belting like My Fair Lady. Yeah, I could have danced all night. It's like the first thing we have me on tape singing. I love West Side Story.
Oh, yeah.
I
you
love
like the
Sunday in the
classics.
Park with George.
Mm-hmm.
More recently, I loved Hamilton. Courtney, my fiance, is really big on Hamilton right now, so we're hearing a lot of
who
that in
isn't,
my
though?
apartment. Yeah,
Yeah.
like everybody else in
Yeah.
New York and this country.
So what's played the most on your
What's
phone? Or
played the most?
what are you wearing out? People don't wear out anything anymore.
I sort of go in phases. So right now I'm wearing out Light in the Piazza because I just went to the 10th anniversary reunion
yeah.
concert and it made me fall in love with it all over again. So I'd actually say the thing that's probably the most worn out is Floyd Collins. I've probably listened to the most over and over and over and over. And now it's Light in the Piazza. I'm just totally
I
getting
like your
lost in it.
taste.
Adam Gettle he's the cream of the crop.
He is. So everyone wants to know what's
Hey,
it
you know
like-
my cousin Nathan.
Hey,
Sweet.
Nathan's friend. Tell us about Rachel Tucker. Tell us a secret about Rachel Tucker.
A secret about Rachel Tucker.
She's a very chill alphabet. That's
She's
my
very chill alphabet. She has the cutest little boy
Her
in
son.
the world. Her son is so cute, and she brings him around and lets him like play with the green paint. And he puts it on his hands and on his face. He always comes to visit during the matinees a lot. That's why sometimes she doesn't come out after matinees because lots of times that's when she gets to see her son
She's
and her
mommy
husband.
time.
She needs mommy time. She's a busy lady. She's lovely to work with. She takes it really seriously and always shows up and is focused, but is not a diva and is like very easy to
I
be
get that
around.
sense from her.
Yeah.
She just seems cool.
She's very cool.
She seems
Rachel is amazing.
Rachel is amazing. And what's your favorite thing about playing Fiyero?
My favorite thing about playing Fiyero
The Wicked fans.
is that before the show starts and everyone else is getting ready for the show, since I don't come in for about a half an hour,
You have Fiyero time.
I have like pre-show Fiyero time, and when I'm sort of laying there lounging and people sort of pop in, they're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I'm just getting into character."
Oh, so you like being lazy?
I enjoy being lazy, professionally on stage in front of people. Yes.
Professionally on stage in front of people. Oh, so this is actually something I want to know. Because you were brought up on show tunes.
Yes.
What was your first Broadway show that you saw?
Oh gosh, I think my parents took me to Fiddler on the Roof when I was like 6, and the story goes that I was so bored I was crawling around on the floor like playing with my older relatives' shoes and feet because 6 years old is tough for Fiddler.
That's
on the
hard.
Roof.
It's a little bit long for 6 years old.
And because I grew up in LA, we didn't get to see a ton of Broadway shows growing up, and my parents always took us to stuff that came through on national
The
tours.
tours.
So I always got to see everything. So
That's
I feel like
cool.
we really got our fill.
People want to know if you want to go to the West End. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I? I'd love to go to the West
Yeah.
End. It'd be a
Are
blast.
you helping with any of the wedding planning?
I am helping.
Is it a Wicked themed wedding?
It is going to be underneath some trees that have green leaves, so they'll be very green.
The green will be represented.
There will be fully represented green all over the place. It's outdoors.
That's nice.
I will not be singing For Good with my fiance for
Will
everyone.
anyone be singing at your wedding?
Yes, my siblings will be singing as Courtney walks down the aisle.
Are they going to have a riff off?
No,
Okay,
it's all togetherness. It's all
It's
about
togetherness,
cooperation.
Not rivalry. Got it.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
Just for this one day.
So yeah, for one moment, we're all going to come together.
How long are you in Wicked? It's just
I'm
between us.
I'm in it just for a couple more months.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. How much green gets on you during the show?
So the only time green really gets on me is during the As Long as You're Mine scene, and it's enough that as soon as I come off the stage, someone is waiting there. Craig, our makeup man of all trades, is there to wipe me off immediately and powder me again, and it's never a ton, but it's enough that it's noticeable if he weren't there to clean me up.
Because there's some smooching.
There's some smooching, there's some very close facial touching, there's
Facial touching.
hand holding, it's an intimate moment.
It's intimate. That and when Rachel's son gives you a little...
Exactly, and when he gets it on his hands, and it's a cute kid.
All right, we have to wrap this up. They want you to sing for them. You don't have to do that, but if you want to, you can. Why Bye, guys.
What should I
What should
say?
you sing? Sing them out. Sing 'em out.
Okay.
I'm excited now.
Oh yeah. Walk with me in the place that I know from a child, in the place that I know, La Passeggiata.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Bye, guys.
Bye.